Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I will explain about part of speech for my English remedial. Noun is a word to use to name a person, a place, or a thing. A noun is something we can feel by our human senses, and something we cannot feel with our human senses, like our minds. Then there is a noun categorization. First, concrete noun. Concrete noun is a words that can we feel with our physical human sense. Like we can see it, we can hear it, or we can feel it by touching it. And there is a proper noun. Proper noun is a name for some particular individual person, a place, or a thing that unique that only can be used with a capital letter and cannot be made by plural. Example like name of place Yogyakarta, or name of people John. And there is a common noun. Common noun is a given common to every person, or a a kind of a thing that some class, some set, like policeman, football player, or like so. And there is a abstract noun. Abstract noun is a word that we can feel it with uh, our mind, our only a concept, such as beautifulness. We can feel a beautifulness with our physical sense. We can only feel it with our minds, like joyfulness or emotion. And for the second one, there is a pronouns. Pronouns is a word to replace a noun or a noun phrase, like I, we, you, he, she, it, they, them, us, our, your, and etc. etc. And there is another example from noun. Brian gave a pencil to Sophie. We can change it to pronoun to he gave it to Sophie. The third is verb. Verb is a word that indicates what somebody or something does. What's that somebody or something is it, and what is becoming of somebody or something. There is a kind of verbs. The first one is transitive verbs. The transitive verbs is verbs that needs an object to be used. For example, don't tell a lie again. It is time for you to tell me the truth. And the second one is intransitive verbs. There, intransitive verbs is a verb that doesn't need an object to be used. Like she ran, she hide. And the third is linking verbs. Linking verb is used to connect a subject with additional information. For example, he seems so happy today. There is the fourth one is a dynamic verbs. Dynamic verb is words to describe action or process that something happen. Like they sing every morning. She runs in the park. And the fifth uh, and for the fifth one there is a stative verbs. Stative verbs is a verbs that used for explaining the situation of subjects, like she likes chocolate. And there is the sixth one is helping verb or auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verb is to help the minor verb to express tense or possibility, like she will finish her project tomorrow. And for the fourth one is adjective. What is adjective? Adjective is a part of a speech that modify a noun or pronoun that will become more specific and interesting. And there is kinds of adjective. First one is descriptive adjective. And for the first, there is a descriptive adjective. Descriptive adjective is used to explain the quality or a kind of noun or pronoun they modify. Such as Sydney is a metropolitan city. And the second one, there is a adjective of quantity. It's answering the question of how much or how many, such as the student have had enough exercise this semester. And there is a demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective is a demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective is used to point out things. For example, that old man got tripped by that tripwire. There is a possessive adjective. It's used to show ownerships, like this is my song or this is your pencil. There is a interrogative adjective. This adjective is primarily used to ask a question, such as what fruit season is it now in Indonesia? And there is a numeral adjective for showing uh, exact quantity, like one, two, or three. And there is a compound adjective. Compound adjective is made up for with two words that works together to describe a noun that connected with hyphen, tanda strip, uh, such as well known or five star. And for the fifth one is adverb. An adverb is a word that describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb that tell us how, when, where, or how something often happens. And there is five kinds of adverb. First is adverb of time. Adverb of time is used to tell when. For example, uh, have you finished the Great Gatsby yet? And the second one is adverbs of frequently. It's to answer how often something or how many times it's happened, like always, usually, sometimes, rarely, or never. And there is the third is adverb of place. It's to tells where, like there, here, everywhere, outside, or upstairs. And the fourth is adverbs of manner. It's tell how something's done, like quickly or slowly. And the fifth is adverb of degree. It's to tell how much the intensity it happened, like very quiet to or etc. There is, for example, like she is quite tall. She is tall but not extremely. For the sixth one, there is a preposition. Preposition is a word that shows the relationship between a noun, pronoun, and another word in a sentence. It often tells us where, when, or how some things happen. There is three kinds of preposition. And the first one is preposition of place. For example, is the book is on the table. And the second one is time. It's to tell when to tell them when. Uh, for example, we met in July, like add on in during, since, for, by, and until. And the third is preposition of direction or movement, to where. Uh, this contain to, into, onto, towards, along, across, and through. For example, she walked into the room. And for the eighth one, there is a conjunction. Conjunction is a word that connects word, phrases, or sentence. There is a three kind of conjunction. The first one is coordinating conjunction. This conjunction is to connect two equal ideas. For this contains such as and, but, or, so, etc., etc. Uh, for example, like I like tea and coffee. And the second ones, there is a subordinating conjunction. Uh, this conjunction is to connect main clause and dependent clause. This contains like because, although, when, if, since. For example, I stayed home because it was raining. And the third one is correlative conjunction. It works in pairs. Uh, this contains like either or neither, nor, both, and not only but also. For example, she is both smart and kind. Oh, and I'm almost forget. And the last one is interjection. An interjection is a word or a short phrase that express strong emotion or a sudden feeling. It shows surprise, happiness, sadness, anger, or excitement, usually followed by exclamation mark, tanda seru, uh, such as "Wow," "Oh no," "Yay," "Ouch," "Hey." Let's see them in this. And for sentence example, there is "Wow, that's amazing," "Ouch, that really hurts," "Yay, we won the game." Okay, everyone's. That's it for all. Thank you for everybody who has been watched this. Bye bye.